Good afternoon. This is Dr. Mark Cooper again, and I'm going to do a series of the therapeutic uses of essential oils, specifically for pain management. And so today I want to talk about the use of peppermint oil as one option for a treatment or self-treatment for both migraine headaches and for muscle tension headaches. Sometimes migraine headaches, we call them a vascular headache, but sometimes there is still a myofascial component to the migraine headaches. And in this case, sometimes acupuncture or trigger point injections or trigger point treatments, like I've shown on other videos, is quite helpful. But this is another strategy that I want to talk about, and this is using the essential oil of peppermint. Now, I've used this before to help people with stop smoking, but today I want to talk about how to do this for migraine headaches. First of all, let me recall the trigger point manual or diagram from Travell's and Simon's work, and I've talked about before. But if you look at all these little trigger points, this whole pattern up here were the ones that typically cause headaches. Now, you can take a needle at each of these and maybe stop the headache. You can do the acupuncture point treatment that I've talked about in another video, or we can try this essential oil. And the way the essential oil works is you put a dab on your thumb or your finger, and then you have to find those sore spots. Now, sometimes it's right here at the occipital region, right here, or on this side. Sometimes it's the upper trapezius, and sometimes it's the CPS muscle, and sometimes it's actually the masseter muscle right here. Sometimes it's the one of the temporalis muscles. And so what you do is you take a dab and you start on one of these muscles and you put a dab at the trigger point and put a little pressure on it, rub it in a little bit, and then you wait and see how that pain in your head changes. And then you move to another trigger point, and you do this on each of the trigger points and to see if that can abort the headache. So this is a self-treatment. I've seen it work pretty well. It doesn't work all the time, but it's something that's worth trying. It's not expensive, and I really haven't seen any complications in using peppermint oil in this way. Now, there are other strategies, there are other uses of peppermint oil besides the one I've talked about today, but I'm going to try to focus these videos for the use in chronic pain management. Anyway, again, I hope this is helpful to you. This is Dr. Mark Cooper, and I'll see you in another time.